Hi everybody. So we're on to the leg machines now. We got to work that lower body because we definitely don't want to be bulky up top and have little chicken legs on the bottom. Okay? So the first machine that we're going to look at is called the hip abduction. So pay attention to this. Can you see it from around there? All right. Be very cautious about which machine you're using because the name can get confusing. There are hip abductions and there are adductions, which you will see next. But we're going to do a hip abduction, which means that I'm pulling or pushing the pads away. Okay, so that's going to work what? Side of those glutes. It's going to work the side of your thighs, and trust me, you're going to feel the burn in no time. All right. So you see how this machine is? It looks a little complicated to get into. Can't squeeze in there like this. Don't hurt yourself trying to get into this machine. What you're gonna do is, there's typically an adjustment on the side of the seat. You're gonna pull this lever toward the seat. And you're gonna just swing the pads out like this. So now you got open space to get in there safely. All right, there are no other adjustments on this machine, so easy peasy to use. Also because everybody starts in the same place. The pads are as close together as possible. All right, so I'm gonna make sure that my feet are safely and securely in the stirrups. You may see some people, for more security, they'll put their heels down in the hole, okay? You could do that if you like. All right, you wanna make your adjustment. For ladies, our lower body is typically stronger than our upper body. And for guys who've been lifting, then you can go heavy as well. Okay? Not necessary to go that heavy today. So I'm gonna see what 100 feels like. Okay? So I just take this out. If it feels like you kind of saw, it was tough to take out. If it feels like it's really tight, you want to check your pads because you're probably putting resistance against them. So just simply squeeze your thighs together to release the tension, or press your hands against the pad so that you can release it easy, okay? So I'm gonna just go 100 like I said. All right, so here we go. I want to make sure that I'm sitting up straight. I grab the handles for support, and I'm going to push the pads away from me. So sit back and watch the magic happen. You go out as far as you're flexible, but you really want to focus on squeezing right here. If you really want to get the burn, go ahead and pulse it out. Pulse. Let me tell you, I'm already feeling the burn. So don't take long. You may see some people in the gym doing variations of this exercise. You can even sit a little bit further up on the pads. That way you work a little bit more of the side of your glutes. Here. Still adding that pulse, okay? You can hold on to the handles. And then for those of you who really want to challenge and you have good balance or core strength, then you can come up here and hold on to the machine as well. You want to sit your hips back like you're sitting in a chair, right? But you're not going to sit down. You're going to simply bring your legs out and pull them back in. Now here, you probably have a little bit more power, so you can use heavier weights, because otherwise you're going to be flying all over the place. So I'm going to increase it to 130. Then I'm going to be able to sit back a little more, and I have more stability here. All right? Some people here. Okay? So it's a progression. Work up to that place. All right? Let's say I'm done doing my reps, which right now I am for video's sake. What I'm going to do to get out of this contraction instead of doing all this crazy stuff and end up falling, I'm just going to simply do what I did before. Make sure the tension is released, so I'm going to press my thighs together, or pull the machine toward me, and pull the lever toward the seat, and just swing it out. Safe and easy. That's how you use the hip abduction machine.